क्लास
No,
में किया?
sir. Which one?
संतोष,
Sir,
डोमेन
नहीं
टॉपिक,
sir.
एफटीपी टॉपिक तुमने तो किया था ना उस दिन। तो मैंने कितना 11:45 तक क्लास किया था, रात तक 11:15 तक क्लास हुआ था।
Sir, that is because कि आप मेरा
क्वेरी नहीं
क्वेरी नहीं
ले
ले
रहे
रहे
थे।
थे.
क्वेरी तो तुम्हारा स्क्रीन में दिखा रहा था, बाकी बाकी कोई कैंडिडेट शेयर करके बता रहा था, तुमने फॉलो क्यों नहीं किया?
सर मैं एक्चुअली वहाँ पे डोमेन के लिए आया था और वहाँ पे वो
हाँ तो
टॉपिक
हाँ तो रिपीटिंग के लिए मेरे को स्टूडेंट से कम्युनिकेट करना पड़ता है। तुम 2 घंटा कंटिन्यूअस नहीं रहोगे तो तुम कोई क्लास कुछ नहीं समझ सकते। ठीक है, मेरा क्लास में अटेंड हो गए तो एटलीस्ट 2 घंटा रहना पड़ेगा।
सर रात
That is
वाली क्लास में सर
mandatory।
यही टॉपिक चल रहा है क्या?
नहीं, ये लोकल प्रिंटर चल रहा था। कल लोकल प्रिंटर कंप्लीट हुआ, आज दूसरा कोई टॉपिक स्टार्ट होगा, विंडोज ट्रबल शूटिंग होगा। So now let's see, maybe all are present. Can I start? Samir is still wait.
Yes, sir. Yes,
देखो मैंने बोला 10:42 में स्टार्ट करेंगे, फिर भी अभी 44 हो गए, अभी तक जाना ना कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ। So now let's see what is RDP, remote desktop protocol. The remote desktop protocol allow a remote user to see and use Windows device in another location. Key peripheral like your keyboard and mouse are shared with remote machine. For RDP connection to work, you need two components. One is RDP server, another is RDP client. A typically RDP server is a Windows PC or server you are connecting to and will control, and the client is a PC or mobile device where RDP client have installed from which you will control the server. क्या मीनिंग है इसका? द रिमोट डेस्कटॉप प्रोटोकॉल, ये जो RDP प्रोटोकॉल है, क्या अलाउ करता है? अलाउ रिमोट यूजर टू सी एंड यूज on a device in another location. You wants to connect Kolkata to Delhi over the same network, same domain. It's also possible when the domain network is present. You wants to connect Kolkata to Bangalore over the remote. If a network administrator allow you, if network administrator permitted you, then it is possible. Otherwise, not possible.
सर रिमोट डेस्कटॉप प्रोटोकॉल मतलब सेम वर्क करता है क्विक असिस्ट की तरह, ऐसा?
जैसे मान लो मेरा एक टैंक है and I have one tank and I have another tank. I have two tanks. So if you supplying water from one tank to another tank, what you are using? Pipeline. So that is also RDP is the one working as a between pipeline between two PCs.
Hello, sir. Hello.
बोलो
Sir, your screen is not
बोलो,
visible.
rejoin again. Rejoin again. So where I go, the remote desktop protocol allow remote user to see and use Windows in another location. Key peripheral like your keyboard and mouse are shared with remote machine. जैसे हम लोग connected है, we are all connected to over the Zoom application. How we are visible? हम लोग कैसे visible हो रहा है? How we are visible over the Zoom, right? Who is got disconnected over the Zoom, who is got disconnected over the RDP, you will not able to visible my screen. Already I give example that Rachna is not visible because she already disconnected with RDP. And when rejoin again, when he again rejoin and she sorry, she easily visible. Rachna, now you are visible or not?
Visible, sir.
Rachna, you are getting. Why? Because
Yes,
you are
sir.
rejoining. When
Yeah.
you rejoin, you are directly connected.
Okay.
Sir, one question, sir.
First I completed, then you will tell. नहीं तो क्वेश्चन में ही आधा घंटा चला जाएगा. For RDP connection to work, you need two components. One is RDP server, one is RDP client. Sir, RDP server is stop. RDB client is working. It's not possible to build up a remote connection. Client is off, server is on, not possible. When it is possible, when RDB server also present, RDB client also present. On the time that RDB connection is done. Maybe all are clear.
Yes, sir.
Typically,
Yes, sir.
RDB
Yes,
server,
Yes, sir.
Windows
Yes,
PC
yes, sir.
server,
Yes,
you are
sir.
connecting to and will control. And the client is a PC or mobile device where RDB client app installed from which you will control the server. Typically, RDB server is a Windows PC or server you are connecting to and will control. Suppose I connect to Saurabh. Saurabh facing some problem. So when I connect with Saurabh present on Noida, and if Saurabh present on a same domain and present on a same network, but the floor is different. Saurabh present on first floor, I am present on 8th floor. How you are connected? Over the remote. How? You directly enter the Saurabh computer IP and you also enter the Saurabh computer ID and password, then you can easily log on from your 8th floor to first floor easily without physically you will go because RDB connection is there. So on the time Saurabh is treated as a user and who control to Saurabh, that is treated as a administrator. And the client is a PC or mobile device where RDB client app installed from which you will control the server. Obviously Saurabh using the same application. That's why it is connected because Saurabh also using and Saurabh also present on Windows infrastructure. That's why we will easily connect it because we are learning about Windows administration. So that remote also available on Windows. ये remote का जो option है that is also visible on Windows. All are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you have any queries, any question, please tell. This is the remote desktop connection. Where it is visible, that is visible on Windows.
Sir, at which version is required at the client side, sir?
Which version? If you
Yes,
have
sir.
Windows 10, that is Windows 10. If you want to, but professional version is required. Pro version.
Version 8, sir. Version 8.1.
Pro version. Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 11, professional version.
Okay, sir.
Any question? और कौन क्वेश्चन को कर रहा था? Who will ask me some question?
Sir, ये
Bhaskar,
दोनों
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Sir, both these client and server should be the part of the same domain, correct?
Yes. Suppose you wants to connect with me. You are present on Mirat, I am present on Durgapur. You will not able to connect because you present on different side, I am present on different side, and we are not connected on the same domain.
Okay.
So you tell me, sir, when we are not connected with domain, so on that time we will use third-party application, AnyDesk, TeamViewer, any, and you can easily connect it over the remote.
Okay. In that case, we will use
Because
third-party tool.
yeah, they allow 0.0.0.0 network. That's why you can allow. That's why the third-party application access easily. Only sharing the ID and password. Now
Okay.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Suraj,
Yes,
Bhaskar,
sir.
then
Yes,
Santosh.
sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
संतोष क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
संतोष डोमेन में कोई क्वेश्चन है तुम्हारा? You have any question on the domain? संतोष, I ask you. Please respond.
सर एक्चुअली मेरा डोमेन से ही प्रैक्टिकल बाकी है.
तो कैसे होगा प्रोसेस बाकी सब?
सर एक्चुअली इसके बाद जो आपका नेक्स्ट बैच आएगा, आई एम प्लानिंग टू जॉइन दैट एज वेल.
देखो खुद से भाई मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूँ प्रैक्टिकल करो, नहीं तो कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया. इतना इजी नहीं है भाई.
हाँ सर, मैं
इतना
कर ही
इजी
रहा
नहीं
था
है.
तो.
प्रैक्टिकल करो, बार बार बोल रहा हूँ प्रैक्टिकल करो. Can I go to practical now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Start.
Yes, sir.
Santosh,
Screenshot.
Santosh, I already described the domain again today. If you have any queries, you can clear.
Okay, sir.
Santosh.
Okay, sir.
So first you will take screenshot, then I describe everything. And if you miss the class, if you think I am got sign out, that is your responsibility. That is my not responsibility. If you got sign out, you can miss the class. Totally miss the class. Every class is important up to next class. क्योंकि तुम कंपनी में जाके काम करोगे ना, वो रिमोट पहला मतलब फास्ट ऑप्शन है. अभी तो क्लाउड आ रहा है, उसके लिए तो रिमोट और इम्पोर्टेंट. तुम AWS करोगे, रिमोट जरूरी है. तुम Azure करोगे, रिमोट जरूरी है. If you have this not concept, तुम्हारा ये concept remote concept नहीं है, तो you will not able to get the connection. इसीलिए evisions provide you the basics class also and advanced level class also. If you learning, you must attend every class at least 2 hours and you will perform the practical as well. Then you can easily clear. You are going to a good engineer and you will get at least 5 to 6 lakhs per annum if you selected for any company, because very good salary giving on the company which you are present on Noida, Hyderabad, Bangalore. Very cool companies are present. Oracle, TCS, IBM, Accenture, Genpact, Concentrix. You join anywhere. All way is open. Why you lost the time? Why you not do the practical right now? I don't know. Where you face problem, you will tell me. I definitely help you over the remote. I
Sir,
give you everything.
actually, no, sir. Actually, the thing is that I was absent due to my मेरे हेल्थ के इश्यू से, तो मेरा वो टॉपिक रह गया था. फिर उसके बाद मेरा डोमेन समझ में नहीं आया और कल फिर FTP हो गया था. So that
कल तुमको पता है मैंने डोमेन भी रिपीट किया था कि वो भी मतलब पता नहीं. देखो वही समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तुम्हारा क्या प्रैक्टिकल मैं कर रहा हूँ, तो कैसे समझ में आएगा. मैंने खुद मतलब इंग्लिश में ही बोल रहा हूँ. आई डिस्क्राइब एवरीथिंग इन इंग्लिश. Everything I describe in Hindi also. If you face any problem, you will communicate with me. And I ask you multiple times, all are clear? You will tell me yes, and someone are totally mute. How can I help you if you not communicate? कैसे हेल्प करेंगे? कौन हेल्प करेगा तुमको? तुमको ये प्रैक्टिकल देख के क्या लग रहा है? क्या इसमें डोमेन का टॉपिक नहीं लिखा है? इसमें क्या दिखा रहा है भाई?
सर
मैं इंट्रोडक्शन से दिखा रहा हूँ. आई ऑलरेडी डिस्क्राइब फ्रॉम डोमेन. हु विल नॉट अंडरस्टूड? तुम डोमेन का स्क्रीनशॉट देखो ना, सब कुछ मैच है यहाँ पे. जो मैंने लिखा है सब कुछ मैच है यहाँ पे. ऐसा कोई प्रैक्टिकल में नहीं करता हूँ जिसको तुम लोगों को समझने के लिए प्रॉब्लम हो. तुम बोलो कौन सा मैं कहाँ पे मेरा प्रॉब्लम है बताओ. यहाँ पे जो भी डाउट है मैं क्लियर कर रहा हूँ. देखो ये डोमेन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, ये डोमेन मैं पहले से बता रहा हूँ. विंडोज सर्वर, विंडोज 10. Here also when I describe remote on the time also change the name of server. Here also change the name of server, change the host name. Active administrator account, here also active administrator account. तुम बोलो कहाँ पे डाउट है. That's why I repeat you multiple times when I performing FTP practical on the time also describe domain again. When I describe remote practical on the time also describe domain again. When I describe printer practical on the time also domain again, because domain is the base here. If you forgot the domain, you cannot understood anything, because you will cannot perform any single practical on a company. कंपनी में तुमको छोटा नेटवर्क नहीं मिलेगा. when you go to company you cannot getting a work group network. You are visible work only on big network which is domain. नहीं तो मेरा क्या जरूरत है भाई एक टॉपिक को बार बार पढ़ाना. because you are not take all serious, that's why you will face problem. When you take serious, obviously you will understood. You will ask to Ganesh. जो practical किया उसको बोलो. I 100% sure you here who doing practical, he or she 100% clear. And if you not clear, you will ask me, na? I already asked you multiple times. All are clear, all are silent. Why? That is your problem. That is not my problem. I ask you multiple times. You will communicate with me if you learn from me. If you not communicate, this is your problem, not my problem. Am I right or wrong? All are getting what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
कंपनी में प्रॉब्लम फेस करना, कंपनी में यही करना है. मैं तुमको जो भी कुछ बोल रहा हूँ, मेरा 5 साल 6 साल का एक्सपीरियंस से बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं कोई सब्जेक्ट मैटर नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ. तुमको कोई पीडीएफ बुक में ये सब नहीं मिलेगा. कंपनी में जो काम होता है दैट इज टोटली इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर वाइज व्हिच आई रिप्रेजेंट यू. सब्जेक्ट से कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेगा. कंपनी जो काम करेगा, व्हाटएवर द कंपनीज डू, दैट क्वेश्चन यू आर आस्क्ड, दैट क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड बाय कंपनी. What is domain? What is domain controller? What is FTP? What is how to share a file in domain? What is remote? What is RDP? How to configure remote? How to take remote from Windows Server to Windows Client? That question is very important when you are attending on any IT interview. You are treated as a IT infrastructure engineer. You are treated as a IT admin. You are treated as a technical support engineer on core company. Where you go and you will get these points. कहाँ पे मिलेगा ये सब पॉइंट तुमको? मैं प्रैक्टिकल कर करके ये सब बनाया नोट्स. When you get this, कब सीरियस हो गए तुम लोग? So Santosh, please serious. And another all who is not performing the practical. जो प्रैक्टिकल नहीं कर रहे हो सीरियस हो जाओ अभी से. So now let's see where I go. I am installing Windows Server and also Windows Client. All are clear? If you have any
Clear, sir.
queries, tell me.
Clear.
Clear, sir.
I describe from installation. जिसका इंस्टॉलेशन भी पता नहीं है वो भी क्लियर हो जाएगा. तुम बोलो कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है. कौन तुमको इतना डिटेल्स में पढ़ा था? बताओ कोई टीचर का नाम. एक प्रैक्टिकल दूसरा दिन रिपीट किया है. मेरे को सिलेबस का ऊपर जाना नहीं है, मेरे को वो उसका ऊपर जाना है जो नहीं जानता. यू आर नॉट लर्निंग एनीथिंग. यू डोंट हैव जीरो, आई मीन टोटली जीरो. Then you go to 0 to 100%. Who don't have total experience, who don't coming from IT, उसको कैसे पता होगा भाई? If I not describe properly, that's why I describe from installation. Still you face any doubt, you will communicate with me. I obviously help you. If I tell to everyone who is coming from non-IT, here 90% candidates are coming from non-IT. Am I right? Who is coming from non-IT? Please raise your hand.
Yes, sir.
You will see. I'm not describe anything. You will see only. If admin also present also, you also see that. That's why I describe. So where I go, I'm installing Windows Server first. Take serious, why take serious? And what version we are installing? Windows Server Data Center English. Core is not the exact thing. Core this is totally a CLI base. So I go to here, which is the account Rahul. So where I go, click on browse, and where I creating folder, I am creating folder on that drive. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट जो अभी तक हाथ उठाया है नहीं. सबको साउंड जा रहा है? All are getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
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 40 जन प्रेजेंट होके 20 जन रिप्लाई करते हो और बाद में बोलोगे सर आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टूड. कुछ नहीं कर सकते हम. सो सॉरी. Here if you present 40 candidate, you will communicate with me.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, I'm not helping you. So sorry. So go to C drive. Then where I go to BMR. On BMR, I'm go to Windows Server 2019. Then click on next. Store virtual is a single file, 16 GB record. Then click on next, 2 GB RAM. Finish. Then power on this virtual machine. Here also same thing like Windows 10. Left click on virtual machine. Then press any key. Then this option is coming. Okay. So if you not done, you can share your screen if you face any problem. Suraj, you are visible my screen. Suraj Santosh.
Yes, sir.
Suraj present or absent? Suraj. Suraj present.
He is connected but not replying.
So where I go, I'm clicking on Windows Server 2019 Essential, then click on next. And also installing Windows 10. Acha, who is not understood the installation steps? Please raise your hand. इसको installation steps समझ में नहीं आया? This is the next week class, and then I check who is understood only installation steps. What I install Windows 10, then click on next. Store virtual is a single file, 16 GB record, 1 GB RAM. Finish. If you have any queries, any question, you can ask me. Not an issue. I'm installing Windows 10, which is English India. I can choose English India time currency. Click on next. Install now. Click on I don't have product key. Tomorrow don't give any excuse, okay? I request to everyone tomorrow perform the practical without loss of any excuse. If you interested. So where I go Windows 10 Pro, then click on next. Accept license, click on next. Custom, then click on next. Jyoti Geddam, what is the difference between workgroup and domain? Jyoti, who is getting my voice, please raise your hand. This is not possible to ask your name one by one. If you not reply, this is so sorry. Only 15 candidates raise your hand. Another all are what? Not listen my voice, right? So what I think, 25 is only present. 25 is present. Another all are not present, right? Bikram, Suraj, Sudhir, Silva, Pallavi.
Present, sir. I'm sorry.
मैं तो बोलना पड़ेगा क्या? मैं तो ग्रीटिंग्स कार्ड देना पड़ेगा कि तुम लोग मेरा वॉइस सुन रहे हो तो रिस्पॉन्स करो, ऐसा है क्या? कुलदीप नोएडा प्रेजेंट.
Yes, sir.
अभी अभी क्या बताया?
हाँ सर.
अभी अभी क्या पूछा? ये बाकी लोग हाथ क्यों रेज, मतलब व्हाई अदर्स रेज और हैंड, रेज द हैंड एंड व्हाई यू नॉट?
Okay, sir. कर रहा हूँ.
ओके सर कर रहा हूँ. भागवत प्रेजेंट. ज्योति गेटम प्रेजेंट. मालार प्रेजेंट. मुकुल प्रेजेंट.
Present, sir.
सायांशी नायडू प्रेजेंट. Silva Prakash present. Suraj present.
Yes, sir.
So who is not reply me, I remove you because you are not serious, so that's why.
Present, sir.
Can I remove you?
Present, sir.
Jyoti get down.
Present, sir.
Jyoti get down present. प्रॉब्लम है तो बता दो भाई, ऐसे मतलब कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. If you not take serious, that is not my problem.
ये प्रॅक्टिकल कर रहे थे. जे लॅपटॉप पण स्टेप पूर्ण मला
लैपटॉप में अपनी लाइव जो विषय थी था.
हा आता शेअर करत नाही.
So where I go? First I log on through administrator account. How to log on through administrator account? I go to lusrmgr.
MSc.
MSc.
Double click on user. Double click on
On
administrator.
administrator.
It is already activated. So where I go, I right click on administrator, then go to set password and proceed. What password I enter? abc@123. abc@123. So Santosh clear how to
Yes,
assign
sir.
password for administrator?
Sir, I know. So I know till there.
Why you not follow my screen?
Sir, I'm following it.
Okay, now you have knowledge or you not
Sir, यहाँ
understood?
तक पता है. यहाँ तक पता है.
अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा है. Click on OK, then click on OK. That Rahul is required? No. So that's why double click on Rahul, then click on account is disabled. Then click on apply, then click on OK. Then where I go, log out from current account and log on through administrator account on both sides, administrator side, I mean that Windows server side also and Windows clients also. I'm pressing Control Alt Delete. Then administrator account is visible. What is the password? abc@123. This is the server password. All are clear? Any question up to now? Please tell me.
No, sir. Clear, sir.
No, sir.
Clear,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
This is not possible to go 38 candidate and ask you are clear, that is not possible. If you have any queries, if you have any question, please tell me, then I go to next. Samir,
It's
what?
clear.
Tell me. Samir, any question?
No, sir.
So then click on next. Kuldeep, क्या ड्राइंग करोगे इसमें? क्या
फुल
ड्राइंग
हो गया सर।
क्लियर करो लाइन को।
ठीक है एक मिनट सर। So
where I go first? First I also responsible to active the administrator account on the client side also, because both sides required administrator account. At local administrator maintaining the server and local administrator also maintaining the vendor stain. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
First I changing the host name. What I changing the host name? I changing the host name. The host name is Windows Server. Win server or Windows server or server one, whatever you want. जो तुम करना चाहते हो. So go to run. What I type here, Santosh.
Sir,
How to change host name?
Sir,
sysdm.cpl. तो देखो ये सर्वर भी कहाँ पे है? That server also present on workgroup. Where I go, I change Win server. Win server 1. Win server 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Click on OK. Close. Restart. Then where I go? Response me.
Changing
Then where I go? Response me. Then where I go?
Changing-
Response me quickly.
Sir, go to
Assign
server,
IP address.
name, assign the IP address.
What is the,
Assigning
how
the
to
IP
change
address.
IP? Go to run and type ncpa.cpl.
CPL.
Santosh clear. Suraj
Yes, sir.
clear. Bhaskar clear.
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
प्रैक्टिकल नहीं कर पाओगे बता दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हम दोबारा सिखा देंगे, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होना है कि सर आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टूड सर. I give you 100%, but at least you give 50%. That is also. So where I go to ncpa.cpl because I'm changing the what?
IP address.
IP address.
You are doing
Double
a settings.
0 properties internet protocol version 4. Use the following IP addresses. What IP assign? 192.
168.1.1.
1250 gateway not required DNS center 192.168.1.1. Clear Suraj. Then where I go, click on OK. Then where I go, uncheck it. Then where I go, OK again. Then click on close and then refresh the server. Any question up to now? किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है?
No, sir.
अच्छा, इसके बाद नेक्स्ट प्रोसेस
No,
क्या
sir.
है? व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? संतोष Santosh only. What is the next steps? Only Santosh. Santosh, what is the next step? Assigning IP addresses, change host name, already done. Then what is the next step?
Sir, you will create a folder, right?
Folder. मैंने डोमेन बना रहा हूँ, FTP का प्रैक्टिकल नहीं करो. आई एम नॉट FTP प्रैक्टिकल. आई फर्स्ट कॉन्फ़िगरिंग डोमेन. पहले डोमेन कॉन्फ़िगर करना है.
सर मुझे यही तक पता है कि आईपी एड्रेस चेंज करना है एंड होस्ट नेम.
तुमने फॉलो किया? तुमने मेरा स्क्रीनशॉट ओपन करके फॉलो किया प्रैक्टिकल को?
Which one, sir?
Which one, sir? Domain, sir?
Not domain.
तो कब करोगे? Which time you will
तो
perform?
सर वही
तुम बोलो यहाँ पे कौन सा लाइन तुमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, बताओ मेरे को. कि बोलो सर ये पॉइंट मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया। बोलो कौन सा पॉइंट तुमको यहाँ पे देख के लग रहा है कि तुमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा, बताओ मेरे को, बोलो। Which point you will not clear? Sir, I don't know how to active administrator, how to active ADDS role. That is also written. तुमने फॉलो नहीं किया, तुमने स्क्रीनशॉट कोई ओपन नहीं किया, because I don't have, I'm not interested. That's why I will not see the screen. तुमने खुद से जब तक नहीं ट्राई करोगे तब तक कुछ नहीं होने वाला है। So where I go, first I active the ADDS role. How to active? Go to server manager, local server, click on manage, add role and features, then click on next, then next, check on role based installation, then click on next, check on Active Directory domain service, then click on add features, then click on next, then click on next, then click on next and install. ये कौन समझ नहीं सकता बताओ? Sir, I am from non-IT. Non-IT भी समझ जाएगा. If you take serious, if you perform practical. Am I right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
So who is not serious here? You also not understood if I give 100 class or more than thousands class. Not possible. That's why try to do practice. So where I go, server manager first. How to open server manager? Click on this Windows. Then first option is visible server manager. Any question?
No.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
क्या ये विंडोज सर्वर 2012 में भी सेम दिखाएगा? विंडोज 20